What do you like about Canada? I'm gonna ask you about what you like about Toronto and what you don't like about Toronto.
What I like about Toronto is that
So what do you like about this country, Canada? Okay, so thank you for your time. So first, where are you from, guys?
Well, I was born here. Originally, my parents are from Iraq.
Yeah, so I was born and raised here. My father's from Halifax. My mom's from Hong Kong.
I'm born and raised here. My dad is German though, and my mom is like Polish, English, Canadian. So yeah.
So in this video, I want to ask you about what do you like about Canada and what you don't like about Canada. So first, what do you like about Canada?
Great question. Personally, I just like how diverse it is. I know that's like a generic answer, but it's really true. Like you look around on this campus and you just see so many different faces, so many different colors, so many different faiths and ethnic backgrounds, which is awesome. It's really refreshing.
Exactly.
Sure.
So nobody's gonna stand out like a sore thumb.
Exactly.
Exactly. Perfect answer. Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I have to say the same. I mean, it's a melting pot of people. I've been to Hong Kong and I've been to Detroit, Michigan in the States. And it's just refreshing to see people, different ethnicities. It's just normal for me. I really like that.
So I just appreciate that there's like a lot of opportunities. So like, if you actually go after it, like there's so many different opportunities, especially in the heart of like the city. I don't know if I can speak so much to like suburban like Canada. I'm sure like out in the north there's probably not much going on there, but at least in Toronto there's a lot of different opportunities, so I think that's great.
Next question is about what you don't like about Canada. So guys, have you ever traveled abroad?
Oh, of course. I've been back home. I've also been like in the Caribbean a bit, and obviously the big difference is the weather. So that's probably what I dislike most about the country. It's winter for about like 7 or 8 months of the year. So yeah, definitely the weather here.
Right. What
Well,
about you?
you know what? I'm gonna have to go against the grain because I played hockey growing up, so I do like a little cold, here and there. But if I could, it's hard to say because I've lived here my entire life. If I could say one, I think the culture is we have so many different cultures here, but if you go to a place like Hong Kong or if you go to a place like Detroit, it's like you have a very, very distinct culture. Like Detroit, everyone's driving GM or Chrysler. Hong Kong is like a lot of food. Like there's food on the side, everywhere you go. So I think that we're very diverse, but at the same time, you can't dive into it.
Right.
So,
All right, so I would say that at least in the city, like I noticed that people are really in a rush, so I don't really like that. I don't really like that. It seems like obviously people are trying to get things done, but it seems like they don't really like stop for a second. And I noticed that there's a lot of like passive aggressiveness, whereas like for example when I go to the States, it's like people are very, at least as far as I've seen, they're pretty straight up. Like whoever they are, and you actually know it. I do appreciate that. Just that you can, it's a lot easier to see who someone is right off the bat in certain other countries.
So I've got great answer from these perfect good looking guys. So thank you for your time. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
thank you.
All right. So thank you for your time. So first, where are you from?
I'm from Turkey. I was born and raised in Turkey, in the city, but I moved to Toronto when I was 5.
So pretty much you were raised in Toronto.
Yeah.
And you know about this country a lot.
Yeah, a
Okay,
lot.
thank you so much. So I'm gonna ask you about what you like about Toronto and what you don't like about Toronto.
What I like about Toronto is the abstract, the very nice buildings. It's a very nice city. One thing I really don't like is the prices. It's a very expensive city. A lot of the stuff that you buy, it's probably like up to $30. This drink was actually like $10, so it's very expensive to live here.
Is there any message that you want to convey to people who are planning to come to Toronto for visiting, for living, for moving?
Sure, yeah. Just be prepared, It's a very cold place, especially because Toronto is in the north. So I'd say be prepared for the housing, like rent or whatever, if you're coming here to stay. It's a very cold place and very expensive place. So I'd just say be prepared for all that.
All right, so thank you for your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So first, where are you guys from?
So we are from India.
You're from India too?
Yeah, I'm from India too.
Very good, very good. So how long have you been here?
So it's been 10 days for me, and I came here in August. So basically, I'm her friend from India, and we've been exploring the city right now.
Okay, do you like it so far?
Yeah, we like it so far.
Very
Love it
good.
so far. Yeah.
Okay, so first I'm gonna ask you about this country, Canada. So what do you like about this country, Canada?
So far, like it's only been 10 days, but things are pretty easy over here for me, like talking transport wise and everything. For an international student, it's easy for us to navigate things over here. So far, this is what my opinion is. Let's see how it goes.
I think the people are pretty nice, I would say. The majority of them definitely are. And I think it's the way people talk to each other. It's very welcoming, right? Like, yeah, people aren't that sweet back in India. If you ask them anything, they're not gonna be that sweet.
That's true.
So yeah, that's definitely there.
So next I want to ask you guys about what you don't really like about this country.
For me, it's only the weather over here in general. Because it's only been 10 days for me. I haven't really explored it so much, but eventually let's see what else I find here which I don't like.
Yeah, you might find later, not right now.
Not right now. It's only been 10 days.
I think it's the unpredictability of the weather more than the weather. It's rains, it snows, you don't know. But other than that, I don't think there's anything that I have found so far. I think people have told me that you're not ready, that winters are not here yet. That's what I've heard. So I'm dreading that.
Actually, like this year, winter is not that bad.
I'm happy.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
What you want to tell people who are planning to come here or visit, moving, whatever, like you should be prepared for this, you should know about this. Do you have anything like that?
So I'll suggest firstly be ready for the winters, be ready for the cold, pack yourselves as much as possible and try to be independent. Since you're in your own country, we don't know the value of how to do things on our own. So be prepared for that. You have to fend for yourselves over here.
I think you should be prepared to be alone because when you come to a new country, you may have a lot of friends back home or whatever, but the loneliness hits sometimes, and you got to be prepared to do things by yourself. I would say enjoy the process. Like it's gonna be scary, but it'll be worth it.
It'll
definitely be worth it. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you.